So it turns out there must be a bug in the software that if someone calls me and they're on Do Not Disturb, it mutes out the thing. So I don't know how I'm going to get past that. So I apologize to anyone that hasn't seen me. But I'm back on again. And hopefully everyone will join me again and speak to me and say hi again. Apologies for that. I really do hate it when that happens. I really do. Well, I'm getting love heights. Ah, that's better. Can you all hear me this time? Don't tell me the volume's still bad. Is the volume still bad? Yay, it's working, thank goodness. Oh, someone called me, and I have no idea why the sound just disappeared after someone calling me. I'm going to have to do something. Uncle Ricky? That sounds weird. But yeah, welcome to the channel, everybody. Thank you very much for rejoining me. Hello, Joe.
Hello.
Have you fixed the SL?
Yeah.
I got a screw in my SL Mercedes, and I'm not happy at all about it. How much did it cost me? 20 quid for a puncture repair. Do you want to try the other one?
What's that? Oh.
The Rangy?
Yeah, come on.
I'll tell you what you do. Do me a favor. Get the puncture or the air blower and put air in it just for the time being.
Okay.
Thank you, mate. Also, will you bring the Jag round? The electric Jag. Bring that round for me, will you?
Yeah. Where do you want it?
Round the side, up behind the white Mercedes.
Okay.
Trying to get all my cars sorted. Yeah. You magnetic tires. Yeah, I think I do too. It's a nightmare. Anyway, apologies for not being able to talk to you guys. I'm really, really sorry. I don't know what happened as a software bug. Anyone calls again, I just put them on. I just basically deny their call. I put them on answer machine, but I think that was a bad idea. Anyway, so I'm just packing my stuff. As I was saying earlier on, guys, no, I'm not in England, Galena. I'm in Northern Ireland, which is in the United Kingdom, but not in Great Britain. Nadine, how are you? Welcome to the channel again. Thank you very much. Kazan, welcome to the... I do look like Jay Leno. Absolutely. How are you, Disgruntled? How are you? Evening. Adil, how are you? No jokes today, Adil. I'll not have any of it today. I put you on timeout yesterday, if you remember. So, yeah. We are the poor cousin of the United Kingdom. You're absolutely right. We are the one that's poor. It's a nightmare. I do believe it's us, though, Nadine. Northern Ireland is their own worst enemy, where they vote for stupid politicians to represent things like flags and territory and orange or green, where they don't consider business as a concern. That's why we're so bloody poor, because nobody wants to invest in a country that can't get their act together. You know? If I had my way in as a politician, first thing I would do is I'd go and get the money. Go get the money. Raise the income of the country. Promise them that there's going to be more. They're all the same shit, different wrapper. You're absolutely bloody right. Well done, Nadine. You're going to join my party. Big Al's party. I wouldn't do politics. I feel it's a wasteless scenario. Yeah. You're in just as bad a position at the minute, Ian, aren't you? You're in between a rock and a hard place, I think, with your politics. So yeah. Morning.
Hello.
Is that sold?
Yes.
That hat sold?
That was the one you were looking at yesterday.
I was looking at that hat. I got the Midas touch. Look at this for the Midas touch. I literally picked up this straw hat yesterday. And I was going, is that put up for sale? And that sold last night.
Yep.
I got the Midas touch, guys. I got the Midas touch. That is amazing.
38 pounds.
38 quid for that. Well, it's a nice straw hat.
Yeah.
What do you think of that for a straw hat, guys? Oh, Eck, you're back. You're still talking about your wife. I really can't answer you, mate. Anyway, the original's back. Dave's back. Eck's back. Ian's in. Dean's in. I had Vincent. Are you back, mate? I hope you're still listening, Vincent. Good morning, good life. How are you? This is day 5 of my packing channel. Big Al's packing channel. So what we're going to do is we're going to probably get the staff to do it and log into a video where we can pack all the stuff for our customers. I think it's a good idea. I'm coughing a lot today because yesterday someone lit a fire and the smoke got into the property. And I was breathing in smoke. Bloody nightmare. That was Joe, wasn't it? Joe. It's Joe's fault. Blame Joe. He's not here to defend himself. So we've done really well today, guys. Yes, I am from Northern Ireland. Yes. Pure Peter. Yes, Big Al. Let's have it. How are you? Welcome to the channel. And make them YouTube shorts. My viewers love it on my other channel. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're doing YouTube shorts. I've got more people getting involved with my media company again. And things are doing well. Well, the construction was doing okay. My rental business is doing okay. My portfolio of properties were doing grand. But eBay took a massive loss. eBay, Amazon, my online portfolio. And I did sell my shares. All my shares of my stock exchange stuff is gone. Why do you ask, am I selling my shares? And the reason is this. Recession's here. The world recession is on, mate. And if any of you are investing in crypto, if any of you are investing in shares, stock exchanges, and anything like that, other than raw materials such as corn, oil, gold, silver, platinum, uranium, whatever the hell you call that stuff, if you're not investing in that, don't invest. Coca-Cola, everyone's going to take a nosedive, guys. It's going to be bad. Dear Zoo by Rod Candle. Oh, I remember reading that when I was a kid, only about 20 years ago. What's funny? What are you laughing at, Richard? I had a hard paper round, guys. Hard paper round. Yeah, assets will also go down in stock, but I can't get rid of the assets because if I sell them now, I'll have a massive tax burden. Saying that, I don't really need to. They're all mortgage free. I currently own about £3.7 million of assets now. And the company itself as well, we have a combined asset value of about 7 million, but I see it will reduce. It will go down. My company and my asset value will go down a lot during this recession, as will everyone's income, as will everyone's outgoings. Inflation is going up. It's gone up by about 1% in the last month. And that's because of our government. The UK government are absolute a shit, where I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. Not happy about the fact that they continually produce punitive measures to business people. They're punishing people who want to work well. I work very hard for my money. I earn sometimes less than minimum wage. And leave it alone.
Oh, sorry.
Here, there's some here, look.
Sorry, didn't even realize.
Richard, you're upsetting my customers. Guys, if you felt that was a distressing time, that you were being shaken a little bit on the camera, it was Richard that distressed you. So I am very, very sorry. I will put him on disciplinary later on. Isn't that right, Richard? He'll get disciplined massively. Now he's walking away because I'm slagging him off. These little things here, see these little things, look, you can't get them off your hand. They're electrostatic. They go away. Anyway, so what else am I packing? Oh, nice. A nice Esmara vest top with lace. Very nice. The model looks lovely. I wonder how old she is. Is she as young as me at 28? So anyway, yeah, I'm sitting talking nonsense, guys. I shouldn't talk nonsense. So how has your day been? Everyone here in, is it Northern Ireland? So guys, please, oh yes, remember, there is a video going out tonight. This is a very important video for me. It's a Friday night video based on how I turned up my business again from £200 a day up to £1,000 a day, literally over 7-day period. It is witnessed by the staff how I did it. So there's no bullshit with it. We've managed to turn it around, and thank God as well for it, because without it we couldn't all the boys would be out of a job today. So I'm really, really pleased that that's not the case. And that battery is... That's okay. No, that's grand. That, you tell me that's not a large ladder or a ladder. Would they do it?
No, they would just. Remember, ladders.
Look at that.
Go through automatic.
They go through automatic what?
You've seen a sorting office before. They all just. The ladders will get fired.
Yeah, it's all manually intervened.
Yeah, that would hit, bump, down.
No, it doesn't work that way.
You've never seen ladders in the sorting office? They just go.
Yeah, but they don't do it that way. They don't measure the width. That's done by that's manually done by people who check it.
Aye, when the post office.
Yeah. I'm sure they've got a little scraper now where it's all flatly put on the bed, and if it doesn't go to the scraper, they pick it up and go, right, there's a problem, most likely. Uncle Ricky, do you get any raw mail surcharges with prices? Yes. We're just talking about that, would you believe? Surcharges. What happens is, if we don't put the right price in it, the customer ends up paying for it, and we have to give them a refund. It does happen the odd time. And then you get the odd angry customer. Oh, you've not got the wrong price and I have to pay £3 plus surcharge. Look, shut up. Just go down and get it. Pay it and we'll give you your money back. It's our mistake. Sometimes it happens. So yeah, it does happen. Use GoPro. So GoPro batteries, 3 of them for Mr. Olgert. It was actually quite a good sale. It was 35 quid. I sold them for £11, £12 each. So good sale, good sale. Where am I going to put it? Yes, that's where I'm going to put it in. Into a nice eBay Jiffy bag. eBay, we buy them. We get them off eBay. See, that's the thing. I am doing quite well on the business. Or no, short door. I am so supportive of eBay that the Jiffy bags themselves are purchased at my cost. We like the branding. We like the whole business of eBay. But they just want to destroy their own business. They want to keep ruining their business by banning us from selling whatever we have to sell. So God only knows. So that's a small parcel, by the way. Really? Was that me? Did I do that?
Yeah.
So this is where you're a douchebag and losing money. That is a large ladder, no matter what you do, no matter how much you do it. So I was on last night and I was going, oh, that's a small. That wasn't a small. I didn't do that last night. I made it a small parcel, so I paid £4 for that.
See the wee R in the corner?
What does that mean?
Reprint, because I was ready to say this morning to you. So.
My management skills are not so good, guys. I have made a massive feck up. I have cost my company an extra £1 in costs when I shouldn't have. Hi, Craig. Sorry for that earlier on, mate. I don't know what went on. But yeah, so tonight is a really important night for me, people. This video I put out, I put a lot of effort in. I done one video take. That was it. This video is about eBay and how we survive the future. How 2025 is going to pan out. And I believe I'm right. Years of experience of being a businessman. This will help a lot of smaller eBayers who just don't know where to turn because their sales are bad. And I found the solution for you all because I've seen it, I've done it, it's worked, and it is successful at a lower level as well. So please log into that tonight. Please be minded on it. Do I sell scales, Zach? Yes, I do, but not for your wife, mate. There are scales. We got scales here, haven't we? Up there somewhere.
Yeah, there might be scales.
Yeah, we sell Salter scales. So you can have a look at the scales I sell. And you can, X-Tax, you can, X-Tax. That sounds like a funny name anyway. Yeah, it's a really important video, guys. It's one of my my most intense video. I try to keep it calm. I done one take before and I felt I was being too intense. So the next video I done it calmer and longer. So it's an extra minute where I've slowed myself down. I'm not going, so I don't want to be so intense that people go, shut up, Alan. So that's the whole idea. I'm trying to get and remind myself that I have to keep myself slowly talking to explain it in a proficient and an efficient manner. And that's what I did. So I hope you enjoy the video. It has a few editings to do before I finalize it, but I hope, please, the only thing I can get from you, and I ask this absolutely from you all, UK business, welcome to the channel. The only thing I can ask is that you all comment in the video on what you think, what your opinions are, how you feel I've made the video. And the reason why I need comments is because for some reason right now, YouTube love comments. And the last video I done with the most comments at the minute is hitting 20,000 views, which has really helped my channel. And it's allowed me to focus more on the YouTube again. Because sometimes as a person with a little bit of ADHD, I go where the interest is. That is sadly one of my little flaws of being a businessman in this 34 years. I have like an ADHD, I go where the money is. People ask me where I live or where have I come from, and I'm going, well, I come from X, Y, and Z because I go where the money is. And that is the truth. I actually only move to where I make money. Yes, I do UK business. If you go into my my eBay channel, which is Big Al Superstore, if you go to eBay and type in Big Al Superstore, I will come up in there and you can buy my power banks. And if you buy one of my power banks and I'm packing it on this live, I will say thank you for that. And here is a freebie. I am offering anyone that's a YouTuber who buys my products, and this is what I have to do to survive, guys. I have to tell you guys that you will get freebies, and that's how I do it. And I need to do that for everybody to try and keep the businesses running. That's it. That's all I have to say to you. Go onto my channel, Big Al Superstore. I'll show you the other anchors soon. There's a new anchor coming on board very soon. It's not the only one. There's another major amount of products going on. Anyway, I've got to pack a light bulb. Would you say that's a good place to put a light bulb on the back of styrofoam? Maybe. Is that, it's a parcel, so I'll just pack it like so. That's a good idea, isn't it? Richard, you don't agree? Yeah. It's hateful when oh, hello. That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good.
It's a bit open, but I'll protect it a bit more.
Yeah. And it's correct.
Thank you, boss. See, Richard's now my boss. And he demands that I pay him, but he demands that I do as I'm told. So what do you say about that when you got a member of staff who's better than you? Well, how do you deal with that, guys? Can you give me the answers? You know, when he's just the dog's bollocks. What do you do with a member of staff like that? Anyway, so remember the video tonight, and I will happily accept any orders on my account. I need 20 power banks. I'm not sure I carry about 20 power banks, UK business. Yeah, I could try and look at getting some of my supplier to get you some. What sort of power banks are you after if that's the case? Because I'm going to probably have to get you a deal on that and call out to my supplier. What money are you looking to spend, and what quality of power bank? You can get the Chinese ones, or you can get these big giant American ones, really expensive pieces of gear. I can sell you power banks for £100 each, but I could also sell you power banks for £10 each. And the difference is spectacular when it comes to power banks. So please tell me what you're looking for. Give who a pay rise? Him? Richard? He owes me money. I'm not paying him pay rises. Mobile phone power banks, is that what you're saying? Richard doesn't need a power. He's going to get, look, he's the boss already. That's all he wanted to be, is being in charge of me. That's all he wanted. He's happy now. I do as I'm told. Is that right, Richard? Yes, boss. He goes, yes, boss. Oh, I love it. So I'm doing a video today on the, where's my money? Your money is no longer with me, mate. I've spent it on a kebab last night. How many sales this morning? Nadine asked how many sales. I think we're sitting at 70. 70, yeah. 70 orders today, Nadine, which is a lot more than we used to. Yeah, Richard doesn't never agree. He never agrees with me. First thing I came in this morning, he was pumped up to tell me he doesn't agree with me. Something I said, who's a bell end? I am a bell end. Well, that's okay, Mattias. I appreciate your manners. I appreciate your respect for other human beings. And let's hope that your life journey is successful. Thank you very much, Mr. Metals. He called me a bell end, mate. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, well, his life journey is going to, may your life do you well. May your life do you well, Mattis.
No need for that.
Oh, let him go. People like that don't deserve life to treat them well, and they won't. What I've learned in life is if you're a bellend yourself, calling other people bellends for no reason, then life will tell you,
Karma.
I'll do you well. Oh, really? I have a funny feeling, mate. Watch this. You want to see what I can do? What power I have? I can basically do that. Try it now. Try and talk now. I have silenced you, mate. That's the life I have. I have the power to silence knobs. Oh, what's going on? And then I just remove that. And then I just go back to here. When you get a knob end, what do you do?
Get rid of them.
What do you say?
Get rid of them.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry, guys. We had an idiot. We have an idiot. I apologize for that, guys. But it doesn't hurt me being offended. I don't mind people calling me bellends. They can call me whatever they want. It doesn't affect me at all. But it's something that you don't want them to get away with. You genuinely don't want them to get away with. So I hope he's gone now. I hope he's gone. If he ain't, I'm going to kick his ass. I'm going to go down. I bet he's someone just has nothing better to do with his life. It's really sad to see people that way. That they get off on just being a complete knob in front of people. It's like going into a restaurant and shouting the odds when people are trying to have a nice meal. Communication, they're enjoying their wine, they're enjoying their friends, and some arsehole comes in and starts talking shite, and you're listening to them, you're going, you're crashing into my environment, my happiness here. Can you not just silence yourself and get on with it? Yeah, I agree. Guys, listen, it is what it is. Life is full of people like him. And in my life journey so far, what I've noticed is that if you live a good life and you act good to other people, karma has a way of thanking you. I don't get it. I don't get this thing that I've learned. And I'm not the best to people. I have a problem with aggressive people. I have a problem with people who are aggressive in their tone and their mannerisms. So, I can't put it down. So I recall, and I'll tell you this story. This analogy was, though the story is a real story. We were sitting in a restaurant. I was sitting with my family. Beautiful time. It was my kids. They were only in their 7s and 8s. And there were kids next door with two grown-ass parents. And the kids were shouting and screaming and running around the restaurant while we were trying to have a peaceful family event. And the management and the staff of the restaurant were doing nothing to stop or prevent this from happening. And it was a busy restaurant, and they were constantly getting in my ear, shouting and screaming, and more or less kicking the chairs as they went past. And you could see there was other people in the restaurant were absolutely offended by these assholes of children. They were unguided, unruly, and the parents didn't give two continental fecks, like it was some sort of play group for them. So after about 20 minutes of infuriating patience I broke my patience. And I said, will you sit them the fuck down and behave them, your children, to the parents? And the restaurant just stopped talking. It went silent. And this is my inability to control my manners when you're in an environment when there's assholes around you and you just can't stop. Or you say, so I ended up being told to leave the restaurant for telling them to sit the fuck down because of 20 to 30 minutes of infuriating scenario. How does that make you feel? You give me your opinions. I felt a bit bad, but I couldn't stop myself. I saw red with bad manners. Another thing as well, if you're, I'm sitting in a public environment and I'm sitting down and, say for example, I took a flight to London there recently, and there was a girl behind me. She was shouting to the top of her fecking voice. And I was sitting and it was going in my left ear. And it was a point where it was really, my earbuds were going, they were buzzing with noise. And I tried to ask so I just turned around and I said, shut the fuck up. And she couldn't believe herself. And she was like, oh, I'm so offended. How? And I thought to myself, you caused the offense. Yeah. Well, Nadine, yeah. I mean, my kids were well-mannered. And then parents in that restaurant said, your kids are weird. Your kids are, what are they sitting there? They're so afraid of you. My kids love me. But they just understand, and they understood at a very early age, that when you're in a public space, shut your fecking mouth, enjoy it quietly, enjoy your meal, Yeah. Well, I got thrown out of the a restaurant, and my kids were very embarrassed with me, and I had to apologize to my kids for it, because bad manners, or manners maketh the man, and that's what I say about this with life. I believe a lot of my wealth, my success, and the people that care about me is a consequence of how I look after them, and I am very generous with everyone that is kind. I've been a very kind and generous person for a very long time. And in that time, I've seen negative arseholes, and they do not get rewarded by me. Arseholes do not get rewarded. In fact, they get punished by this level of, no, there you go, Under Rookie. You're totally right. It is absolutely the manners or the disrespect or the influence that people bring. And I just lack the self-control. That's my problem. When there's someone who's road raging with me, when someone, I get road rage when I'm more, and look at this statistically, guys, look at this, and I'll tell you this about road rage. Road rage, right? When I'm on the road and someone's wanting to road rage me, it seems to be always when I'm driving the really quality cars that I own. So if I'm driving my top end Jag, or I'm in my Range Rover, or I'm in my SL Mercedes, I seem to be pulled over more and harassed more by using it on the road for me doing something wrong. And yet, only recently, I had someone follow me for 20 miles to call me an arsehole. 20 miles. Broke all the laws to call me an arsehole. And he drove more or less up to my house to call me an arsehole. And I thought to myself, why? Because I was driving the SL Mercedes and you didn't have one? Because I had the roof down? Because I had my Ray-Bans on? Whatever it was. Whatever offended him wasn't the fact that I was driving irregularly. It was because I had money. Anyway, where was I? Going off on one. As usual, I end up going off on a thing. And I'm not packing. While Richard's standing looking at me, I'm not packing. Richard, why is there a lot of stuff here for me to pack?
Because you have fixed the problems we had.
Uh-huh. So, Parm Gill, what have you got from me, love? You've got an iPhone XS battery. There it is, an iPhone XS battery. I saw it already that eBay sales have collapsed for a lot of people. Some recent changes. Billy Gold, you're absolutely right. But please keep an eye on tonight's video. I've got a great video. I found the solution and it's working. My sales were shit. Yes, I am unvetted. My sales were crap only 1 week ago. I've made some major changes. I put it on the video and my sales are back up to 1,000 a day. So I found the solution. You may not like the solution, but I found the solution. And I can tell you, you will make money, but you won't be happy about it, as I'm not. But I've got a business to run, and I'm advising you, please keep an eye on the Friday video. It's going to be out at 6 o'clock, 6:30, and it's a really, really important thing. Pay to win, Nadine. Nadine, you got it, girl. You have got it. Pay to win. That is the way it has to be now. Not for long. The recession will be over. World economics will come back to stability. Life always seems to remember that. I'm 34 years in the business. I've seen this shit so many times. I can wear this. I am absolute Robbie. How are you? Okay. So Robbie says, Alan, chatting to our couriers all 5. There are staggering deliveries because there are a few parcels. Even Postman Pat. Yeah, I agree. But I have the solution, Robbie. It is working. I am making money again. I had to make emergencies, and I believe, so I've been invited to an American channel. There's an American channel called the Southwest Pickers, and they want me to talk on a podcast about how I changed it so quickly. Pam, Gil, I don't want to keep talking. And I've done it in a way that's extremely, this isn't a new business to me. Right now, I'm running a new eBay business. It seems to be whatever I've done. No, it's not whatever I've done. I've done it all. I know what I've done. It's not whatever. I do know what I've done. But the sales have gone whoosh again, back to where it was 3 months ago. So I'm really, really pleased with that. I've still a lot more to do. Partly, Jelena. So the tariffs is a part of the world economic crash that's happening, right? So in a recession, in my experience, in a recession, there are levels of, there are stages of a recession. The first stage of recession is denial. It happens every time they deny. And I believe there's a psychosis there at a massive geopolitical level. And I mean geopolitical. First one is, thank you, Shez. I'm looking suave. Wearing my nice Mont Blanc's, got my nice pen on, or my nice U-boat watch. And I'm wearing a nice, can you smell the nice the perfume? The aftershave, sorry, perfume. Yeah, shaved. I got my hair down this time, not up. And I'm going big old because I'm doing a video today on a town called Bangor in Northern Ireland and its massive crash and how I was an owner in that town and how I closed the shops down because of that. And I know the reason, so I'm doing a big video on that and that's going to be launched next week. So that's going to be a video I'm doing. Anyway, I'm talking nonsense here and I'm not getting towards packing. You know what's going to happen. Rich is going to have to pack. I have to look forward to seeing the video tonight. Yes, please do so. Please watch that video and please comment. I'm asking you to all comment on the video. It's very, very important to me. Blue, white, BATF battery. There she is. Look at that little tiny battery. That battery is for a little tiny remote control car. Isn't that nice? Into an eBay bag. Thank you very much, Victor Sidnell. I appreciate your custom. Yeah, so no more millions in it. Well, there'll be one today. Andrew, see you tomorrow. Look forward to have coffee with you, mate. Remember to come up to my house. So Andrew is coming up to say hi. He's going to have a cup of coffee with me at my property. And if it's not raining, he can sit outside with me and enjoy the view. So there it is. So what was I saying about the recession? Well, the recession's coming through. It is here. First stage is denial. Second stage is anger. And that's the one where companies go belly up every day. That's the bubbly time, the horrible time. That's the bottom part of the recession where you see loads of people closing down, loads of companies and lots of unemployment. We're coming to that point already. The denial is becoming anger. And anger on next to the next stage, which is acceptance, where the landlords stop charging high prices for rent. The electricity board says, no, we're not going to charge this amount of money. The taxation becomes an easier way. The freedom of money becomes easier. And then suddenly it goes back to normal. It takes about a year to recover from recession. And I've been through 4 recessions. Very similar, Jelena. Yes, it really is. Because it actually is humans. We're all doing the same thing. We're not accepting bad news. So the 5 stages of grief. Very similar. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I'm glad you said that because it sounded familiar to and all I was doing was just talking from my own personal experience. That's not read out of any book. That is my personal experience of recessions. And it's every time. And I'm seeing denial today. The media are denying it. The politicians are denying it. Businesses are denying it. And they're seeing it going down. And I've been going about recession now for about 3 months. Maybe I'm the man that started it. That's me. The man who started the recession of 2025, Big Al. But I didn't. I just could smell it a long time ago. I could smell it. I've been here before. I'm super sharp when it comes to stuff like this. Yeah, the 5-stage grieving, it didn't pick me. But I know, if you read the media right now, everyone's like, oh, there's a little tiny slight recession. It ain't. It's going to be a big, creeping, nasty recession, guys. I can smell it. I could just smell it. Anyway, where am I? Combat tourniquet. A combat tourniquet. There we go. To Nick Worthington. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate your custom. I will pack it post with. See that? A multi-millionaire packing people's stuff. I love it. This is humbling for me. Humbles me. Am I talking shit, Richard? He said, yes, I'm talking crap. He said I'm talking crap, guys. What do you think? Do you think Richard's right? Anyway, yeah. So, recession itself is a great cleanser. Recession is a great cleanser, guys. And I believed years before that it changes people's personalities. You know, no more people will start saying, I can throw the towel in. I can leave my job. There's a lot of that happening at the minute where the younger class are okay. But what's going to happen is when they hit recession, they're going to see what it's like to throw the towel in and be long-term unemployed. They will learn from it. So it's a good cleanser. It's a good population changer, an idea changer. Sometimes cultural art comes out of poverty, and it's going to make people poor. Not me this time. Not me this time. I am not going bankrupt this time. Not a fucking chance, excuse my language. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to risk everything and have the government take everything I've earned every time off me. I'm not going bankrupt because of this recession. I'm making sure that if my business doesn't win, it closes. That's it. If it doesn't survive, it's gone. I can't afford to put money in from other businesses and kill all the businesses like I did the first time and the second time. I've been bankrupt too many fucking times. It's not happening again. You know, I'm here to help now. I'm here as a mentor, as a guru. I am a guru of business. I know everything about business. And I know how to take advice from people who know more than me, even though they are not in a good or a fortunate position. But some people know more than me. And that's what I'm saying. I'm a different man. And I will never lose my money that I've earned this time round. Who wants a Kit Kat? Anyway, talking crap again. Mohammed, you have bought some Palmers. Thank you very much, Mohammed. Well, no, Kyle. Bankruptcy once, and I put myself into protected from being bankrupted, and that was an absolute joke as well. I can't remember what they call it now. That was when I was just a kid. I had no understanding of business. I had no understanding of how to do things in the world. Now I do. Been around too long, guys. Been around too long. So, yeah. So, if you have a look at my life program, I've got a life story in my channel. Take a look at it. It's disturbing to hear. My life story is not the nicest. Hi, Jose. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. How's work? Is it good? Do you like work, Jose? Jose works for me, by the way. John, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. I hope you're well too. So, as I said, where was I before I was interrupted? What was I talking about? What was I talking about? No idea. Hello, Vancouver, Mossberg. Welcome to the channel. Just do the customer service now. All right. Thank you, Jose. Dean.
Hello.
Jose. Dean. Jose, do you know this guy here? Come, Dean. Guys, come and see this guy here. This little fella here. All right? He is very little.
Oh, yeah, I'm quite little. I'm on my tippy
He's on his
toes now.
tippy toes. So this little fella here works for me now. He's been here a year. He's enjoyed his journey.
Yep.
But yesterday is one of the worst times of his life. The reason is you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Tottenham Hotspurs kicked his team's ass. Who's your team?
Manchester United.
Manchester United lost to my family team,
Yep.
which is Tottenham Hotspur. My great-granduncle was a Premiership player for Tottenham Hotspur, and they kicked his team's ass.
I believe I trust Uncle Richie's correct there, or Ricky. We will be back. I believe that.
And I called him. He was off. The Man United manager was sacked, was he, Robbie? Was he?
No, he has to be sacked yet.
He's going to be sacked. Yay! Anyway, listen, guys, we're not talking about football. I'm not really big into football. But it was fun to call Dean yesterday. So my great-granduncle was a Premier player. He was the oldest player until he recently died at 98. He was the oldest living Premiership player. Played in 1943, I think, somewhere there. When the leather footballs were medicine balls. Anyway, guys, so the recession itself is here. You guys need to battle down. You need to battle down your hatches, and we need to start working together. I need to tell you what you guys need to do. I'm not going to be the answer for everything. People are going to have solutions that are in the comments below. What sort of places do you get your stock? I've got a place where I get my stock, Paddock Drip, but you have to get involved with me to know what or where I get my stock from. I'm happy to share it with anyone that knows me personally, and I'm happy to mentor. Yes, Jelena, the same question has just been answered twice. People come and see me. They get a cup of coffee. We get a wee chat, and I tell them where I get my stock, and I make them rich. Or richer. Not rich, but richer than they were. I make them money. And I try very hard to make sure that there are entrepreneurs that want to do well. And I try and teach you guys both everything I've learned in the 30-odd years I've been doing business, so you guys don't have to make same mistakes. And I do it for free. I do it for free. How do I manage my ADHD? I don't. Well, I live with it, Jelena. I've always been that type of person. I knew there was something wrong at a very early age, but I realized that it was a power thing for me to have ADHD. I've never used it as a pigeonhole, as a crutch, as anything like that. What's the best way to get in contact with me? If you go to the bio of my program, it says a contact number there, and I go every Saturday morning while I'm having a cup of coffee, and I go through them, and if they're good people, and I know they're good people and they messages, I then send them my personal text, and I text them, hey, do you want to talk? This is Big Al. Super Noodles, welcome to the channel. eBay changing promoted fees so we get charged even more. Yeah, so that is my video tonight, guys. My video tonight talks about this, and it talks about it in full. It's a 20-minute video. Please watch it to the end. I really ask you to do so, because that's going to be the income to maintain jobs for me to continually producing better content all the time. So please don't be a 5-minute watcher. Watch the program. There's a lot of things at the end, and I wouldn't want the message to be missed. So I appreciate you doing it. Okay. I don't know why he can't focus on tasks. ADHD is very, very good. I think, anyway. I've managed to train it down. So that is for Mohammed. There's your palmas. It's taken me 5 minutes to do. Joe, you should come and give me a hand here.
I should.
What are you doing? Wait for it.
Wait for it.
What are you doing?
I was looking in the van for fashion. No fashion. There's shoes though. You want
Bring
shoes in here?
bring the cage's shoes in. Guys,
Okay.
we'll get Joe to bring some shoes in while we're working. Bring the shoes in.
Yeah.
Just
in
yeah.
in a bag or
I would just bring them in piles of boxes, please.
Okay.
Just bring them as they come in. So that he's bringing stock in. Robbie just said 3-bedroom bungalow 100 yards away in Port Russell for $320. Ah. Yeah, there's denial. There's denial of recession. I have pets. I do. There's denial of recession, guys. Robbie just told you that's denial. We're still in the denial stage where people are buying stupid prices for houses. Crazy. All that, excuse me, I apologize, 2 seconds. Arrgh. All that's going to do is going to bankrupt that guy. Ridiculous. The price of that house, ridiculous. We should all be starting to lower down and cool down. English buyer. Their heads up their asses anyway. Michael, welcome. Look at you. Look at you as a member number. Look at that there. Well, I appreciate that, Michael. And because you're a member, you get to speak to me personally anyway. So absolutely. If you want to have a Michael, do I know you? Have you had any conversation with me on a personal level? Because I remember Michael Peden. I had a guy who was one of my masters. He was Peden. Are you local to me? Brandon or Brandy, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much all for joining this channel. Thank you very much for saying something in the channel. But let me reiterate tonight's very, very important video message that I'm doing. It's about how we're going to survive 2025 during the recession. This message is clear. This message is very, very important to you, how to make money on eBay. What we got? Come and see this. So this is some of the stock that I get in on a daily basis. Trainers, I don't know what they are.
Most of them aren't in the box.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We've stacked them neatly in a box. What do we got here? Oh, some nice sexy boots, guys. Look. How do you teach to start an eBay store? Very easily. Very easily. We're going to do another video on that. There's some nice sexy boots there. We'll do another video on that for you. No problem at all. I don't mind starting up a video. We're going to do a whatnot video first. There's a whatnot video starting next week. There's some high-tech boots. Just in, brand new, in the box. What else have we got? Mountain Warehouse boots. Only in. Do I sell XXL? No, I don't. Not for you, X. Sorry, mate. Sold out. All the XXL sold out. So, sorry. Put that down. I have a funny feeling. Just stack them neatly. Richard, is there a place where you can stack them shoes? Have a great day, you too. Day of the Seasons. Please remember to look at my video tonight. What else have I got? Guys, Nike shoes. Now, look closely. Can anyone tell me what you think of these Nike shoes? Tell me what you think. Oh, Craig, what are you doing becoming a member, mate? You bucket Egypt. But thank you. You're good to see you as a member. I think the membership's growing. There's a few people I'm talking to now in the membership. But what do you think of this, guys? Look at you with your green button. That's actually really cool, green buttons. Anyway, do you see it? These, would you believe, guys, are fake. They're not real. They're fake. How do I know this? Because of the insert inside. Immediately, I know it's fake. I can't sell these. These have to go into our fake bin, and we use them for training, and we use it for the videos, the fake videos that I use. Not done as many fake videos. Yeah, absolutely, Galena. Or Jelena. So they're fake. Oh, I wish I could, but I can't. See, the thing is, see the amount of money that I have? They would say it'd be the proceeds of crime that I've made money from that. I will never sell a fake item. I just won't do it. Not a chance. Not a chance. Can't afford it. If I did that, I would end up being killed by the government. Government have a way of looking at people like me who've done really well. And if you make one mistake, you could be challenged in a court or arrested or otherwise. I remember when I first started building my business again, literally only September 2020, this happened. I had a storm of 20 cops, armed police officers, based on one suggestion that a battery that size was fake. 20 people, armed police officers, guards, the whole lot. It was on a accusation on intelligence. And they basically took at the time, 70 grand worth of my stock, and I was absolutely beside myself. They left me with nothing. So what's happening here? So yeah, so I don't do anything fake at all. What's that? Oh, if you can only see what I'm seeing, it looks like orange juice, but it ain't. Sunny Brazilian ocean love. There you go. I'm not packing them, am I? I don't.
I doubt it.
Richard won't shut up, you. Richard won't allow me to pack. Greg, if you want, you're more than welcome to come over and see me. And I will give you a pair. No problem, Richard. Or no, not Richard, sorry, Greg. Yeah, it can be good crack sometimes. But it's all to do with our friends on here winding me up and trying to get me to shake. I suppose I went off on that one about bad manners. I don't know if you heard that, Michael. I was not happy about that one. But anyway, listen, guys, I need to keep packing because we're not getting anything done. What have we got there?
Fake Yeezys, I think.
Oh, they're Adidas.
Adidas.
Adidas, look. Hi, Jay. How are you? When you call me Mr. Castle, you know how I feel. I feel like you're the Inland Revenue. I don't like the Inland Revenue. Who likes the Inland Revenue? Oh, hello. Mushrooms 87. All right, mate. Hope you're keeping well. I was talking to you at Drumbo the weekend. Are you interested in the Xbox games? Xbox games. Oh, is that you? Yeah, of course. Certainly, reach out to me and I'm happy to do it. Oh, really? I bet, Jay. You know what? A blind man and a galloping horse would know that I owe money to the HMRC because no matter what I do, I seem to always have a bloody bill coming in. And I'm going, what for now? It never stops. Look at these look at this, guys. Come and see what I've sold. And look at this. This is taking a while to sell these, but come and have a look at this. Now, these are class. These are absolutely class. These are actually military-led soldiers. See them? And if you've seen they're missing their bits and pieces, that's because you have to stick them on. They come with a hat in a bag. There's a hat and the arm, and the rifle is in there as well. There's an actual rifle in here as well. And I think they're first class. They are absolutely first class. I think they're really, really old. So it says as a colour sergeant of the Welsh Guards, 1913 to 1935. Nice. Anyway, oh, shit. Shit.
Killing Big Al live.
Were you doing that behind me?
Yeah, couldn't get in the camera though. I was trying to get range like that.
Will you list that?
Yeah, would love to.
Adidas. There's a couple of shoes there if you want to list them for me, mate.
Yeezys?
Yeah. Adidas. Anyway, so where are we, guys? It's 1913 to 1935, so that'd have been post World War I. They're nice, really nice work. But anyway, hold on. I'm supposed to be packing it, not looking at it. So, crazy dogs live here, do not knock, signed. Look at that wee sign. Crazy dogs live here. I sold that. Now, because it's made of metal, no, it's wood. It's actually made of wood. I'm going to have to be very careful that doesn't break. So I'll put it on a nice, thick piece of cardboard. I really should be getting other people to do this for me. I don't know why I take this stuff on. I think you're right, Georgina. It's about my ADHD. I have to do it. Hello, Tackle Outlet. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for rejoining me. Who else have we got? Jay. Yeah, K. Yes, I do have a wide range of stock. We've about 36,000 put online at the minute, 36,000 items. And I carry 3 times more that's unlisted at the minute. If I had, it's a serious piece of cardboard, look. If I had any more stuff that I could afford at £1 an hour, all that stuff would be on. But sadly, it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. People have to be paid and processes have to be done. So slave labor doesn't work anymore, eh? You're my slave, aren't you, Richard?
No, I'm well paid.
Shit. I was trying to get him to admit to slavery. Anyway, so I'm still packing. I'm doing all right. I'm not doing the quickest today. I'm busy talking nonsense to you lot. Oh, hello. There's a new one. Laser. Oh, welcome, Laser, again. I see I'm doing live selling now. eBay, are they doing it already, Laser? I didn't know. There's my video again, talks about it. Yeah, my video talks about them wanting to become whatnot. But hey, listen, if it works, I don't know if I'm going to do a whatnot video if that's the case. But no, I will. We'll do a whatnot video, shall we? Big Al starts whatnot. eBay's always lost the... Yes, absolutely, Nadine. I said that in my video too. It's crazy how much we all think in the same things. And there'll be a lot of answers, I think, when it comes to this video. People are going, oh, well, I meant to say that. I think we're all saying the same thing. Excuse me. Edwin, you are the owner of that sign. Well done. Oh, there's a guy called Paul Hutchison from Ballinhinch. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Excuse me, guys. I'm eating the last piece of Kit Kat. Phil Chadwick. No, Paul Hutchison. He wants a DMW battery. Where did I put that battery? I've lost the battery. Oops. Oh, there's it there. I haven't lost the battery. I put it in a bag. So, now move that out of the way. Nice battery for Mr. Paul Hutchison. Going literally 20 miles from me. There we go. Thank you very much, Paul. I wonder these... Come and have a look at this, guys. I wonder what these are like. So this comes in. This is the way these come in. These here. These come in a cage. I get these in a cage. Now, a cage of these shoes could have... They roughly cost me about £1,400 to £1,800 for a cage. Now, I'm going to open these up for you so you can see what I'm doing. Hi, Kerry. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. Love Scotland. Love Scotland. Great place. Studied a wee bit in Stirling. Done a wee bit there. Let's have a look here. So this is coming in. So they're not a brand, I don't think. XL. Never heard of them. No, that X is just a size. But they're a nice shoe. And I probably got them for about, I would say, about £6 for that shoe. So if I double my money on that, I'd be very happy. Could sell them for about £12 to £15. Quite a nice shoe. Size 9. Yeah. I used to study in the Stirling University, if you know it. I studied a bit of technology there. Anyway, why am I talking nonsense? Richard asks that all the time, don't you, Richard?
I do.
He asks why I talk nonsense. Anyway, I'm going to pack these last two pieces and then I'm going to go because I have to go and do a video in Bangor about the state of Bangor. So I'm going to do this one. The military figures, yes. Oh, I've got 3 more to do, actually. The military figures first. Let's get that packed. We'll put that in a nice box, I think, Richard, because they're military figures.
Yeah.
So I'll use one of your nice boxes. He bought these boxes with his own money. I don't like him doing that. Do I, Richard?
No, you don't.
I can say anything I want and Richard would just agree with me. Isn't that right, Richard?
That's right, boss.
See that? What's that about? I beat him rightly. I beat him so hard, he just agrees now. He's been conditioned to just say, yes, boss. Isn't that right?
Yes, boss.
See? It works. Guys, if you ever want advice, hello, you, John. Welcome, buddy. Hope to see you in the 24-hour live. Is it on tonight? I thought you were doing it yesterday. I was sitting watching you while I was doing that bloody video. And John, did you know I deleted the first video? I done a whole video, right? And then as I was talking to you, I pressed the wrong bloody button and I deleted all of it. I don't know how I did it, but I was so annoyed because I had to go and do the video again. And it was a big bloody chat. I was chatting for ages. So I wasn't at all happy with myself. And then I went, anyway, that's because of you, John Shepherd. You bugger, you. Anyway, good luck with the 24-hour, mate. I appreciate you. You're just a little rocket. You are. You're a little rocket, John. Good on you, mate. And I hope Ricky calls in as well. I know I rang you. I done it on purpose to see if you were going to answer. If he's doing a live, he shouldn't be answering the phone. Yeah. Anyway, where am I? Mr. Chadwick has bought the nice military figure. Well done, Mr. Chadwick. It's on its way. Sign for. Second class. That was me messing around with packages. I was trying to save money, and it turned out I wasn't saving money. Hey, listen, I'm here to stir shit up. That's all it is. You use too much bubble wrap. Do I? Oh, hello. I discovered my ancestors come from Carrick Bladder in Armagh. Wow, yeah, I know Carrick Bladder. It's outside Armagh. Yeah. So I'm going to do this last one, which is a Game Boy Advance second-hand lead. And all I have to do is put it in a bag because it's a Game Boy Advance. I think I put it in a grey bag, my favorite color, grey. And I'm going to love yous and leave yous after I pack this. And thank you very much. And please remember to watch the channel tonight. This video is very important to me. Madison Sales, I think. Yes, Madison Sales got it. Just thank you very much. I'm about to hit 25,000 people. Do I know much about selling? Yes, we do. We know a lot about selling on the Vinted app now. And if you want, if you have a look at some of my videos, there is stuff for me doing on the Vinted. I will do a final video on Vinted and how I've succeeded or failed on Vinted. And I can tell you, it ain't looking positive with the Vinted for me. John, you do a lot better than me, but the way I see it, I think I've got 600 items on Vinted now, and none of them are selling. It seems to be everyone wants something for nothing, and I can't afford to do that. Anyway, listen, I will love you and leave you. I've packed that video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Yes, I will do the banger video, and I've got that video tonight. Please, again, I ask, please watch tonight's video. It's on at 6 o'clock. It's about eBay and how we survived in 2025 during the recession. It is coming. Please knuckle down on your money. Don't start spending or aggravating your funds. Just keep it tight. And I thank you very much for watching. Good night or good evening, good morning, whatever it is where you're from.